Yesi Jin Mensa opu obeko one ne deputies no omo mpe ombeko enti omo nhyɛ ase se omo pake omo nkuku nkaka. This is coming from an expert. Now we are going to read the story and then in Chemubia Wohobiano Mediatudja na Nkrofo Atiasie. This is coming from a governance expert, a friend Dr. Richard Fiadomo. Na ebusuan for Mr. when there your first time or subscribe and click the notification bell ne so. We hear the latest news bi aba wonsa ebeka. Na me sanso kaimo. Se watro wasi ankoye watro of deck ankoye opeso kokoye course ewo university. Ye say o results no enko. Ana results no enye. Opeso tro sat out. Sa international exam si now de koye ejuma ana de ko sian de ewo abrochrea. School ba ko pen na me recommend am. School ni din at the Sanctuary College. Na school we ewo Dansoman. The only reason I'm recommending this school and is in fact the owner of the school Yobia na doing that form pan. He's always looking for how to use technology to teach students, for students to understand very complex topics. What you say? Na frewomo ewo 0537730272. They have hostel facilities create ebeboa. Students bia watro exams for school we no e pass with distinction. Nyeka so bia pass with distinction na chese omo ya de wo exams mo pa no students no e ka ho. Nti no se won so pese o se san results na o ya de a frewomo. Anyway, yen konsem ni mo. O say Dr. Richard Fiadomo, a governance expert, has endorsed the Constitution Review Committee's proposal to introduce fixed tenures and post-service restrictions for the leadership of the Electoral Commission. Constitution Review Committee and saying it talked about the Electoral Commission. Now, as someone at Constitution Review Committee, especially about the Electoral Commission, and they say, I was see a chance, yes, say. Electoral Commission no I was say ye say ye pay a fixed tenure Emma isi ni bia wo beba nti e bia ye select you be as electoral commissioner or betena so for 10 years ye select you be mana ye select you be as electoral commissioner senior president bia ba wo won the term no electoral commissioner bia so a ono so beba no ono so won the term. Inti eno ena governance expertise kase ofwa sa eye decision no eso. He noted that this move would prevent the politicization and manipulation by politicians to remove commissioners who have security of tenure. Also, Dr. Fiadomo cited the removal of former EC Commissioner Charlotte Osei as an example of a political action based on frivolous reasons. Dr. Fiadomo, this is Dr. Fiadomo Awokasa. What I say? Charlotte say ya ye ni free hono. Example of ubia ye de politics ye ni free ho. Because reasons are gidi Charlotte say no. Sebi na nyanse bi enim. Aba bi enim. Also during an interview on Yankunton Munsem on Rainbow Radio 87.5 FM, he predicted that the current commissioner, Jane Adukwe Mensa, and her deputies would likely face a similar fate. So Tremwa Jane Mensa and then the deputies no almost sa. He explained that the EC has been compromised over the years by the two major political parties appointing their preferred individuals to oversee the office when they assume power. So see NPP ni NDC ni na no. Omo person mo elected electoral commissioner, omo kofa obi a woyo mo favorite. Nti NDC be choose obi o feel say obeboa no. NPP nso be kwa kofa obi a nso beboa no. I say the Constitutional Review Committee's proposal, according to Dr. Fiadomo, would help address this challenge and shield the institution from undue influence. The committee has proposed an amendment to Article 223 of the 1992 Constitution, stipulating that the Commissioner and Deputy Commissioners of the EC shall serve a single non-renewable term of 10 years or until reaching the age of 65, whichever comes first. I think we need to go into the Constitutional Review Committee and then the report and then read so we understand the part of the Electoral Commission. So this is the part of the Constitutional Review Committee's report that talks about the Electoral Commission. Now, say the committee recommends an amendment to Article 43 to provide that the EC shall comprise a commissioner and 2 deputy commissioners, thus removing the 4 other members from the composition of the commission. The committee reasons that it is inconsistent with the independence of the EC to have on the commission 4 members who are not full-time commissioners and who may hold other offices, and whose tenure and conditions of service differ and are determined in a different manner from the rest of the commission. Now, let's go to the appointment. I'll say the committee recommends an amendment to Article 217 and 70 to provide that the commissioner and each of the deputy commissioners shall be appointed by the president, acting in accordance with the nomination submitted for the respective vacancies by the Council of State as reformed, subject to the prior approval of Parliament. Under this proposed amendment, the Council of State shall be responsible for selecting a suitable nominee for a vacant position on the Commission, following an open, competitive, and meritocratic recruitment process, which shall be administered on behalf of the Council of State. Now, when I brought you the side of the Chief Justice, the new Constitution, you select Chief Justice, I was say Encrofor a bid, not bid, more like contract and a baby, but Encrofor apply. That's the right word. Inti as easy no or say nipa apply. But at the end of the day, omo apply we are a Council of State na behwe mu aye bibia normal select aye shortlist. Ti aye shortlist ni we are na ye dey ato president nim na president na select baako. Select baako na afi parliament aye den. Unlike first no obi wo hwa bon say president akwa bo ni din, but this time around there's more like a formal process to elect a person to be a what in echi will feel say juma na metumi aye bia no if akono be apply. Now let's go to the part very important to the discussion today. Or say the committee recommends an amendment to Article 223 to provide that the commissioner and each of the deputy commissioners of the commission shall hold office for a single non-renewable term of 10 years or upon or until he or she attains the age of 65 years. Into what this means, and they say, Yemfan say ye elect you be as easy penny na we di ebia 40 years I was say we di 10 years we kunwane so. Into by 10 years we was say wako. Now so ebia nipa kune di 60 years or no di 10 years. I was say we di 5 years because there is an age mark which is 65. It is a odi 65 pe was so oko. It will no be 5 years pe. Basically what you say, that is the new year tenure ye de eba. What you say, nti no na expert no oka ho asem a otire mu say no ebeboa. What you say, so basically that's that, but em say asem a waka expert no eye engrofu bebre de ene say oseje Mensa opempo she'll be removed. Mensa and the deputies they will be removed. Let's see comments. Obisi, oh Adukwe, your dad, if alive, would have stopped you from accepting this post. You see now, your mom was happy though. Again, I don't want to believe maybe this person knows Jean Mensa. And I'll say, Nankade papa etiase ankobeka tenzemo nji post no. I mean, why is it that people are acting as if say if Jean Mensa is removed from this post? Anyway, I mean, you never know. Or say removing them will give Ghana 24-hour economy and the ice cream from the youth of Ghana. Incompetent and disgraceful NDC. And then the MPP for Musu. Obviously, removing them will reduce the price of kinky. So in Charles said, you reduce the price of kinky, me boy. Muyi Charlotte say no, that one. It was therefore, won't try what your comment box in why, but that's it.